To be completely honest, I was not thinking about biceps or boot camp. I was thinking, how do I get my life back? Let me take you back. I was in my mid 40s. I had just gone through a major health scare that shook me to my core. And when I picked up that first dumbbell, it had nothing to do with aesthetics. It was out of necessity. In those early days, I didn't have a master plan beyond dodging heart disease, but I just showed up. I did the work, and slowly I started feeling stronger and more alive. But lately, as I've been journaling and thinking about that time, something I didn't think about before came up for me, and that's why I wanted to talk to you about this today. I didn't start by thinking, okay, I need to change that habit. I need to change a habit and just bear down and do it. Instead, I didn't think of it that heavily. I just started exercising. In other words, I took action. And in taking action, then the habit formed around the action so that I was doing other things to support the action. And I guess I always thought you start first by making a decision to change a habit. And you go, okay, and you write it down, and then you kind of get started. And for me, it in real life, it just happened the opposite. And I think that that's profound. I'm finding that in other areas of my life, just taking action first, action informs the other stuff that holds up the support. Starting right away, starting when you're not ready, starting when it's imperfect, starting when the time isn't right necessarily, because the time is never perfect to do something new. There's all kinds of obstacles. You know I'm telling you the truth. So in all of that, slowly I felt the short-term rewards, which are helpful. My joints stopped aching. My posture improved. I could carry more groceries without hurting myself, not thinking twice. And then I started noticing something I didn't expect. My mind was changing. I had more clarity. I had more calmness. And I could focus again in all areas of my life. And that's when it really started to fall into place for me. That this isn't just physical. Like people think, got to go to the gym and lift weights so I can look good and be strong. And it's just all a physical thing. In fact, it is that on the surface, but there are so many benefits behind it. It's neurological. It's emotional, spiritual even. Fitness became my non-negotiable. And through family losses, career pivots, and everyday chaos, I kept showing up. And the payoff, what was happening to me wasn't just more muscle tone, which is great, a lower resting heart rate, great, but more valuable was confidence, grit. Like I could dig in and do something hard and not go, maybe, and I'd talk myself out of it. That went away. And a fierce kind of joy. I don't know if fierce and joy go together, but that's the only way I can think of describing it. So 20 years later, I've stepped on bodybuilding stages. I've coached others to make transformations in their lives and redefined what it means to grow older with strength. Here's what I know for sure. If you wait until you feel ready, you'll wait forever. Start messy. Start tired. Start with 5 minutes, because over time, that 5 minutes turns into 5 years, then into a lifestyle. And when life throws you those curveballs, and it will, you'll meet them with a body that moves and a mind that is steady and grounded. As I like to tell my clients, aging isn't for sissies. You've got to be tough. How are you going to get that way if you don't face hard things and get comfortable with being a little uncomfortable? It's magic. So that's what happened when I stuck with it. And I promise it can be for you too. Strength doesn't just change your body. Strength changes your story.